Hey, you playa, have you ever had a crush on someone that was already in a relationship with someone that you felt was the complete wrong partner for them? They constantly fought and argued, they would break up and get back together, they were doomed from the start, and you know you would make a better partner, but for some reason they don't give you a chance. Why is that? Why do they keep going back to that person? There's actually a simple reason for that and something you can do to have a better chance of dating that person in the future. The reason why they keep going back to that person is because there's a sense of comfort and familiarity there. They have history with each other. They have shared experiences. They've probably been together long enough to know enough details about the other person to feel like there's a deeper personal connection that the rest of the world just doesn't understand. They also may have unresolved feelings for that person. Every single time they break up and get back together, there's that slight glimmer of hope that maybe this time that person's going to change, even though they're disappointed over and over. They could also be experiencing the fear of the unknown. Starting something with a new person is kind of intimidating. You have to get to know them little by little and eventually showcase that vulnerable side of yourself, which they may or may not accept. Even though the person you're with is not perfect, they've probably seen that side and have accepted you to some degree, so there's just a comfort in that. You know what to expect with them. Or there can even be an emotional dependency on this person. Even though that partner makes them feel like trash most of the times, there are probably moments when they make them feel on top of the world. So they seek out that validation from this toxic partner because when they make them feel good, they forget everything else that happened to them. So if you feel confused as to why the person you like keeps getting with that person even though they know that partner is bad for them, those are a few potential reasons. The question ends up becoming, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to kind of work your way in to break up that monotony in their lives and to potentially date them? The first thing you're going to want to do is to build a friendship with them, but at a distance. Don't become their best friend. Don't become the person they go to whenever they want to vent about their boyfriend or girlfriend. If you fall into that role, you're going to get friend zoned and you're not going to be someone they're ever going to potentially consider dating. When you're someone they see as a safe, reliable confidant, their go-to person for all their problems, the thought of dating you means potentially losing you as that role in their lives. So they definitely don't want to do that because then they have no one to open up to. So don't slate yourself in that position. It's only going to hurt you in the long run, even though you feel like you're getting closer to that person. Friendship at a distance means the two of you interact briefly. Maybe you follow each other on social media, so you talk online or like each other's pictures. Maybe whenever you're in a group setting, the two of you can talk to each other, but you want to make sure those conversations are always uplifting, exciting, energetic, engaging, and happy. Don't ever get bogged down into deep relationship talk with them. Just keep things light and fun. Doing that always leaves room for dating potential. Every single time they think about you, it's going to be in a positive light. So the next time they break up with that person and are single for that moment, they can always wonder, well, why wouldn't I try dating that person if everything is always so good with them? One thing you definitely do not want to do, though, is badmouth their ex. It can be easy to jump on that train and to just point out all the flaws that this person has and why they're a bad partner, but once you do that, you're going to fall back into the role that we talked about. Instead, if you do find yourself in a situation where that person is kind of venting to you, make it general. Say something like, hey, you're someone that deserves to be happy and with a partner that makes you happy. That's up for you to decide who that is. You also shouldn't use that small window of time where they're broken up as a moment to confess your feelings. A lot of people think, well, if I don't do it now, then I'm going to lose that opportunity. Patience is important here because all you're doing is putting that person in a position where they feel like they need to choose. This new person who just unloaded their feelings on me and the person that I have this deep romantic chemistry with. And if they do what's pretty common and expected of someone in their position, they're going to fall back on the familiar, leaving you feeling confused, rejected, and hurt. Now, a lot of guys who are in that position, who are in the friend zone, who get hurt there after confessing their feelings, tend to create an ultimatum with that girl. You have to choose this toxic boyfriend or me. It's the wrong approach to take. You're unloading your anger on the wrong person. You need to learn how to play the strategy a little better. While they're on the relationship roller coaster of breaking up and getting back together, while you're sitting there playing the waiting game, you should actually be building dating social proof. That means actively going out and pursuing and dating other people. This is going to work to your advantage because your crush is going to see that you are pre-selected by other people. Other girls or guys want to date you. Post pictures on social media. Go out with friends. Let that crush observe you in this fun, positive light. It's all going to play together with the interactions you have with them them that are positive and fun. They're going to realize I'm missing out on this great person while I'm stuck with this bad one. And maybe one day their eyes will open up and they'll realize that you are the perfect person for them. But listen very closely. Don't let them settle for you. That means if they're in the midst of breaking up with that person, don't become their rebound. Look, you like this person, you have a crush on them, you might be more willing to bend just to kind of fit whatever it is they're looking for. But know your worth. Know what you deserve. Yes, you like them, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be a good partner. And you deserve someone that's going to love and care about you just as much as you love and care about them. Pay attention to potential red flags that may be there. Think about why they keep breaking up and why things just don't work out. And then ask yourself honestly, is this really the type of person that I should be inviting into my life, or do I just like them because they have a pretty face? On that note, I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.